First off, let's make sure that you can hear me. And let's make sure that we can hear some of the different things going here. Oh yeah, that is... Just gotta mute that. I'm monitoring the stream, so... Okay, well it sounded like you could hear me okay. I'm not sure if you can hear Parker in the background, but he is enjoying a little bit of his breakfast right now. And I managed to get Rowan, my new son. He's finally asleep, and so I think I have a little bit to go ahead and show you guys some of this progress. I have not uploaded a video in quite a while. I just have not had a lot of free time with the extra, having an extra kid. But I figure at least for the moment I can stream because that is something that I can do just while I'm playing. So first off, I'm in a new area. This isn't exactly the prettiest area of my build so far. I kind of built this just out of necessity. So what this is a little AFK platform with an AFK fish farm. I'm using the good old mumbo jumbo design. It's definitely much bigger than some of the recent designs that I've seen. There's actually one of the other guys on the server, Dundee. He has a much smaller type of fish farm, but this design has just always worked for me super well. And as you can see, we got a mending book. We got a bunch of really good stuff, it looks like. I actually cleaned it out yesterday and had a crazy amount of other stuff, so I'm gonna clean this out a little later. Does look like that silk touch is gonna be a good one, so I'm probably gonna grab that real fast. See, now with some of the other ones, like I have, you know what, I should have been grabbing any efficiency 4 books as well. I'm just gonna keep on making some of my, look at that, feather falling 4. Yeah, I know, I totally just went through this and then realized that I should have been grabbing some of this stuff. And breaking 3, that's just a plain one. The plain ones I can sell in my bookshop, which has been going very, very well. So these are all full. I need to make a little lava destroyer, to go through some of this stuff. Over here, if you look at this, I actually have a pretty good amount. These are all ones that I have used. And it's like the mending, for example. I can go ahead and put the mending and one of the efficiency 4s and probably the silk touch on this guy right here, and we'll get that pig finished out. That's only an efficiency 3. Do I have an efficiency 3 book? I'm pretty sure when I was going through this yesterday there was an efficiency 3. I should go ahead and fix that. Anyways, let's just go ahead and hop down. So... do you want more chips, bud? Looks like Parker's trying to let me know that he's all done. I'm gonna hurry and get down to the bottom here. Hopefully you can't hear that work going on in the background. That just got a lot closer and a lot louder. Here, I will be right back though. Yeah, I hope that it's not picking up all of that. Maybe should I... I'm gonna hurry and check this real fast and just see if you can hear that. Oh shoot, what the heck just happened here? Oh, hello there. Welcome to the stream. Does it say Ellie? Well, hi to you. Sorry I didn't notice that I actually had a different little thing going here. So let me get, while I'm thinking about it, the stream going live on my laptop so I can actually watch the chat, because when I have my game open I just don't see anything at all. Wow, this is so different trying to maneuver around on a laptop. Okay, anyway, sorry about that little delay there. I'm just, yeah, I have a few little things to do. Okay, this part, this actually gives you a good view of the new build that I was working on yesterday. This is going to be an iron farm. Like this mob farm that I have going below me, it is a Gnembom design. And go ahead and hop off of here. We'll go ahead and show you guys that a little bit, because that is actually what I am planning on working on a bit more today. I'm gonna sleep real quick, cause yeah, I don't really feel like dealing with the phantoms. Okay, so over here we got a sugarcane farm. It's been producing a lot of sugarcane. I haven't had a lot of iron, so I've just been putting extra stuff over here. Over here, of course, we have the villager trading area. At the moment, we have efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, mending, and fortune 3 librarians. And the rest of the guys have decent trades, but not amazing. I do need to move this area, but I'm going to have to work out where to put that. This is a little chicken farm that I'm probably going to take it down soon. I've just been trying to stock up on some of this raw chicken for trades, but I don't think it's the most efficient item to try and trade, honestly. Over here on the Guardian farm, I've been busy, and I'm sorry that I have not shown a lot of this. I had the help of Oracle IV, usually just call him Oracle, here on the server, and together we've gotten it cleared down to this level. This level is the level where we will be putting soul sand, and I actually already gathered up the soul sand, so this is getting close to being finished as well. Like, it's got a few hours left, but it's on the tail end of the project. I did need to remove some of the water from here still and then kind of take this down further, but it's definitely moving in the right direction at the moment. I have a couple of extra trap guardians. I used one to put back over in the fish shop. And yeah, so over here I have a villager breeder. This is, I'm trying to think whose design this was. Is it Exuma Void? I can't remember. It's one that Mumbo Jumbo used in a video recently. As you can see, I've been working on trying to get these water streams to work out properly. Let's just nudge these guys down. They go in, but they usually try and get on that ice block there, so I probably need to lower that down. But anyway, it has been working very nicely. You basically have a villager that's farming carrots, constantly tossing it at these two guys, and these two guys have the best job of just standing there having fun with each other. And then that, of course, leads through water streams all the way up to here. And this is the part that I will be working on today. So what I need to do is I need to set up a system to get these guys out one by one and then start moving them over. So this is a group. I don't know how many guys are here, if it's only 6 or if there's going to be more that are just kind of stacked in here. Yeah, we'll see. I do know we have a couple more babies on the way, but they might be stuck over there and have to wait until they're full grown to finish traveling the entire distance. Anyway, it's fine. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, this is a Gnembom design. Oh, what are you doing up here, puppy? Anyway, Gnembom design. What this design does is, on this minecart track, I know that it looks fairly complicated, but basically you have a zombie traveling around in this direction. He goes up, that switches that off so he lands on the activator rail and doesn't move for a while. And it gives it enough time for him to scare all the villagers in the cells nearby. Each set of 3 villagers, there's going to be 3 villagers in each of these work/sleep stations. And they, about 95% of the time, will spawn in an iron golem, which usually means you get at least one every time the zombie passes. So when I was watching in the testing world that I was using to get the design, is usually at least a minimum of 1, and probably the large majority of the time you got 2 every single time. So it's a really efficient farm, and it's timed that it gives them enough of a cooldown in between that they will be ready to generate another iron golem when it comes back around. Anyway, so they just drop onto the spawning platforms, which then drop them into the killing chambers. I've yet to put in the lava down there. I will do that once I have enough, like all the villagers in. I just don't want to be dealing with the lava before I know that everything is working. Anyway, so yeah, our big project for right now is to get these villagers into each of these little cells here. And yeah, so kind of a big project, but one that hopefully will continue to go well. Once I get all the villagers in there, I will actually be taking out that villager breeder and probably moving it. I'm thinking about keeping the villager breeder and I put that in before I had more of a layout of my base planned. So right here, so I'm going to need some powered rails, and I believe is it a dispenser that knocks out the minecart when you power it. Let's grab one of these and make a dispenser. Oh. And I also need to do that real quick. I have 80 levels, and I do not want to just be hoarding that many levels on me right now. So let's grab this and just start adding all these. So that will give us a nice silk touch pick. I've just been putting everything, like I should probably give it a little bit more of a name, but I've just been, when they're all the way full, I've been trying to name them. This one I forgot, obviously. But yeah, I've been trying to name them just so I know what they are. Let's see what other ones we had here. So this one has efficiency 3. Now what I was saying before about a bunch of extra enchanted books was that these were the ones that I took out of the fish farm yesterday. And there we go, there's an efficiency 3. So you can go ahead and put the efficiency 3 on here. Oh wait, where'd that go? And then we'll grab an efficiency 4. That looks like we need to, okay, we still have another one over there. And then I also have, this should have the mending books in it right here. It's been really nice having a mending villager this early on, because I have been able to get some of the good stuff going pretty early on. Anyway. And breaking 3, yeah, we need to add efficiency 4s and mending to this one as well. Now, you probably noticed I have quite a bit of diamond, both tools and just normal diamonds sitting there. That is actually from the bookshop. So, oops, not that one, this one. So in the bookshop I actually got everything set up where I've been selling mending books for 7 diamonds a piece, which I felt was a fairly, like a fair price. And they have been selling like hotcakes. They have been selling just awesome. Looks like we need another efficiency 3 book. I'm just gonna check these ones up. Wow, both times I got lucky and found it super fast. So which one was that? That was the efficiency 3 now. Am I looking in the wrong spot? Was it in this one? Oh, maybe it was back in here. Holy cow, where was it? Oh, it was on this one. I think. I've been trying to get at least efficiency 4 on each of my tools. Efficiency 5 is definitely nice, but I've just not had that many efficiency 4 books at the moment, because I've been trying to also put some of those in the bookshop. So let's see. Yeah, those ones are fine. The shovels, I'm not as worried about having as many good shovels. So let's go ahead and put the feather falling book and this unbreaking book in here. And I'll get those sorted out later over at the bookshop. Oops, I did that backwards. Yep. And then the red one, let's not forget that. Okay, 27 levels, that's definitely not as worrisome to me if I accidentally, if I accidentally die. And I'm not gonna lose everything. Am I missing something? I guess I probably just need to make it myself. Yes. I like that they added that you could use a spent bow like that, so I've just been saving the bows that I disenchant for levels from the fish farm to also make some stuff. So we have that. I should probably make a button here, so let's just grab a piece of stone for stone button. And then I'm trying to think what else I need. I need some powered rails, which I do not have any made at the moment, so let's grab some redstone and some gold and sticks is the other thing that I need for that. 54, that sounds good for now. Put these back. And do I have, oh, I do have some levers there. Okay, so with this, I should be able to get things going. Oh wait, you know what, I'm gonna need probably a redstone torch. And I have some in here. Oh, looks like there's some extra levers, so let's grab those. And I should probably also grab these and some of these stone slabs, because we're gonna also need to start putting tracks out to each of the individual pods. So yeah, to kind of catch you guys up on the server, we ended up moving back over to Java. I think the last video I put out we were on Bedrock. I wanted to try Bedrock because it is so much more... Okay, here Parker wants to get on my lap just a second. Anyway, hopefully you can still hear me okay. But anyway, so the problem that we ran into was that Bedrock is just not optimized for large servers, which if I would have known that, I wouldn't have wanted to pursue bedrock as much. I guess, like, I just didn't realize that that part alone was gonna be such a mess. And it did turn into a very big mess. Real quick, one other thing that I decided, this is the original top of the mountain, but I'm also gonna remove this at some point or another, just because it actually is not what I need as well. So right here, now we're gonna need that, but real quick. So we should need something there. And then I don't think this needs to be very long. We just gotta put in some powered rails. Oops. If we get that off, it just does that. Okay, and then we want these to be gone. Do I need, I think I might need a rail up on top of there where that pressure plate is, so I actually need to move this over a little bit. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna extend this a little bit and then we'll call it good. There we go. You know what, I should have brought a little bit of glass up with me. But we're just gonna make this work, because these guys are gonna get pushed down. And basically, we want them right in this end area here. Here, let's just grab some of this and I'll... Oh, Parker. Whoa, buddy. Okay, well they're not gonna like this apparently. Oh my. He's making a mess. Hey. Don't drown him, guys. Holy cow. Oh no. Not only did you murder him, but now you're in the wrong spot too. And you jerk villagers. Just drowning people. Okay, well, let's hurry and get this finished so we can get them out of here. I'll just try and put some of this down too. Okay. Anyway, so it should be as simple now as for getting my minecart, so I have to go back down. I can't believe I did that. Okay, well, I can't really undo that now, but I'm gonna need to go grab that minecart real fast, and we'll start transporting these guys around a little bit. Okay, what is this? No, Parker. I'm gonna check the audio just to see if it's totally destroyed because of... Oh shoot, I can't do that. Yeah, if the Cat in the Hat is interrupting my broadcast, then it's totally gonna... Yeah, I really don't want a copyright strike because of the Cat in the Hat. Hopefully that's fixed it. Yeah, I kind of doubt that they would ever really, you know, notice anything because I'm such a small YouTuber, but yeah, I might have to just edit this video in the future and try and get that worked out. Anyway, I only have a couple of minecarts made, but you know, maybe I should get 3 of them. Did I have... So if I had any, they would have been in those 3 chests, I'm pretty sure. So let's just grab enough iron for 1 more. I'll go ahead and make that real fast. And then we can head on out. Oh, hello there, Araxis Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Yep, anyway, so I finally got my minecarts. Got our villagers here. Let's go ahead and put some of these in. And the only other thing that I need to do is let's just make sure that we have something headed in the right direction here. So I think we'll just go for this nearest little holding area. Now the thing is I gotta try and drop the villagers into these little areas here. I wonder... Okay, I do have enough, but I don't have... Okay, well let's just power this, see as far as... Oh, yeah, I should have known that. We'll just get this all powered, at least this whole first bit, as far as we can. Looks like we're going to about here. And then we'll just let them coast the rest of the way here. You can hear Parker singing the Cat in the Hat song here. Okay, so what I was thinking of down there is I don't know if they'll be able to fall into place. At least not completely, so there's 2 things I can do. One is to remove this because I don't want to launch them too far. One more would be to put on some guardrails here so that I don't accidentally push them off the side either. Okay. And then the last thing is that I should probably actually make a redstone block real fast. Woohoo. Yeah, I do not want to fall all the way down there. Let's see, okay, I have a crafting table here. So I think we're just going to try this. We'll try putting a block of redstone and see if that gets the... trapdoor to open. I am doing well. Extras Gaming. I'm sorry if I'm slow to notice the chat. I'm trying to pay attention to the game just a little bit, so I might not notice it immediately. This is the first time that I've done this as well, so if it's a little bit painful to watch, then it's at least part of the reason why. I'm gonna see if maybe if I can put it this way. There we go. So maybe not even that way, but this way would give us the best chance of actually getting the minecart down in place. So yeah, let's give that a go. Unfortunately, I do have to work my way off of here real quick, but this is a lot nicer because of all the water streams that I can just take all the way down. And we also want it to be daytime while we're doing this. Okay. And I promise that after I get it worked out the first time, this is going to start going a little bit smoother. I'll probably just go grab a pile of redstone blocks and everything. I just want to make sure this is working, so let's see. Yep, we got our first villager. He's out on the edge here, so now we just should tap him on down. And he did not go into the right area. He's kind of there, but that is not quite where I wanted. So it looks like we need to do a couple of things. One is to actually put out something over here to get him to fall straight down. Let's just see if we can move him on. Oops. Luckily I have some dirt on me. Holy cow, you are just like not wanting to get into your little area, are you? Okay, basically I want him right in here. And why did you lose your occupation there, buddy? Oh, he's got it back now. We just don't want anything nearby at the moment that's spawnable. So I'm going to hop off here, and we are going to have to do this one at a time. So I'm going to need to grab some of my bamboo, and then some more redstone blocks, and that should be what I need to make this move a little bit faster after this point. Let's go ahead and do this again though. So if this guy, hopefully what I'm hoping is that he just drops straight down now. Just go on down. Did he not quite make it in? Oh, there we go. Okay, and we want to move this guy into the end here. And why are you taking damage? Oh, and Rowan's starting to wake up. I've got the boys with me today, so if you hear a baby grunt noise, then that's actually my son in the background. I got my other son sitting on my lap at the moment, so okay. I'm pretty sure that should be sufficient. Let's go ahead and remove the scaffolding blocks again. And do this one last time, and we'll just see if this first cell will start working here. Now these guys are not going to be spawning them through the gossiping, I don't think. But the whole thing that we're going to be doing is getting the zombie to go around on a cart. On the minecart there. Oh. Pro gamer move right there, right? Just let myself fall to the ground. Luckily I have feather falling though. I guess I should probably put a few blocks here. So that if I do the pro gamer move there, then I at least won't fall immediately. Okay, well there we go. Let's get that guy. Okay. And boom. Okay, now as far as I'm aware, this should be in place enough, so I'm going to go ahead and remove these scaffolding blocks. Because like I said, I don't want anything spawnable, so I'm just going to remove anything that doesn't have a minecart track on it. Actually, let's just remove it all. And I'll go on a different path, because I just don't want anything open for those guys to just try and get on. And if I can just do a little bit of parkour there. Okay, so we got that. Need to remove that now. Okay, now as long as this worked right, these guys should all be trapped in this little 3x3 area now. Or the 3x1 area. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and leave these guys to do their thing now if I can. So yeah, that should be it. That's the first of the cells. We have, what is it, there's 10 total, so 9 more. Yeah, so I am doing pretty well here. Exorus Gaming, how are you doing? Now that I have a moment to actually look at the chat. I say that and then immediately Rowan is just going, where's his binky? He had a good meal like only an hour ago, so he shouldn't be getting hungry yet, but he does really like a binky. Parker was kind of different than him in that regard, because Parker did not like binkies at all. And instead he has a little bunny that he likes to use as like his comfort bunny. Anyway, yeah, so depending on how long the boys will let me, then I'll keep this stream going, but when it gets to be a little bit too much, then I'll have to stop the stream. So let's get rid of that. Okay, so I wanted scaffolding, and then the other thing was to go and grab, let's put those back too, because we don't really need those. Then we needed to go and grab some of the redstone blocks. I do have quite a bit of redstone blocks, which is awesome. So we can go ahead and just start getting that set up for every single one of the little cells here. Yeah, so this mountain top was actually originally the height of the mountain that was here on the coast. And that's the last little remaining part of the mountain right there. So basically there's a mountain that stretched all the way down around here and over to the other side. It was basically this entire coast was just a big mountain peak, right? And this is the top of it. But the problem that I ran into is that the mountain was just not going to be tall enough for me to build all my farms underneath. Because this iron farm, it only has like maybe 10 blocks underneath the very bottom of it, because it's kind of tall. And I'm pretty sure that I need to remove this, because I don't want to have any iron golems, especially from these guys, trying to spawn up here instead of down on the spawning platforms. So I'm most likely going to have to remove it. I don't think anyone else is really in danger of being close enough to spawn an iron golem up here. So I think I'm okay for the most part. But yeah, definitely when I get over to that side, I'll have to remove that side first. Anyway, let's go ahead and put these back in. And I'm gonna hopefully try and get down onto each one of these. Now what I'm thinking is if I go ahead and I'm just gonna try and go down the middle over this minecart track. Just got one more here. And what we'll do is I'll just lay out the track so that it branches off in the correct direction on each one of these. So the first little branch will be to right here. We need to, of course, put this around to catch them. And then we'll keep it going down. Yeah, so this build, like the mob farm over here, that only took me a couple of hours to build. Like, I think it was just right around 2 hours to do everything. But it's a fairly simple, very repetitive kind of task. This one, even though there's a lot of repetition with like how the cells are set up and the platforms and stuff, I had to be very careful with the exact distances of everything, just to make sure that I had everything going into the right spot. Because the danger with this farm is just that I get the timing off and then it just doesn't work at the highest efficiency possible. So now that I have that, let's go ahead and light this up, because I really don't want any hostile mobs spawning in anywhere. Parker. Yeah, I've been very busy with the boys lately. So I'm still basically doing the stay-at-home dad thing. And because of that, like, so my wife is back to work now. I was doing some construction work while she was off. And so, like, I went and did, like, some painting and some different things. But now that she's back to work, then we're kind of back to the thing that we were doing before she took a break for her pregnancy. Hey, Parker. Great. Well, I guess since I'm down here, might as well see if I can place some redstone blocks. Parker was just like messing with my mic trying to grab at it, so I lost my balance there. Okay, let's see, is this enough? That should be enough, right? Okay. That is such a close, like, it's just almost there, you know? Yeah, anyway, so I'm back to staying at home with the boys right now. Rowan is a very grunty baby, like way more so than Parker. Here. Parker is wanting some more milk, and it's, yeah, like his favorite thing, so I might need to go grab that real fast. You know, I wonder if I got that off a little bit. I think that first one was actually in a slightly different position than these ones were as far as where the zombie was going to stop. Although these ones might be the ones that are off. It's probably still fine though. I don't know, I guess we'll just have to test it and see, and if I have to do some fixes later, then I can. And there's another little fall, so I guess we're back down here now. Yeah, I do have Elytra, but I've been waiting to go to the end again because I only have 2 of them. I've been waiting to go back to the end until there's, like, right now would probably actually be an ideal time. Just because the last time I tried it we had 5 or 6 people online, and I started to get some, like, the server wasn't lagging, but I was having some client lag. And I don't know if it was related to the server lag or not, but basically I did slow down enough that I just like almost fell into the void and lost everything, which is not something that I enjoy experiencing, so I've just been kind of taking a break from the end for a little bit, just to make sure that when I do go back, then I do so with the proper connection and everything, so that I don't have any of those issues. Because with the end, like it's almost painful to have to pillar around everything, right? So I did want to be able to just, fly to the end cities to be able to find them. Okay, got that there. Let's put one over here. So this I'll remove all of this. This is basically just scaffolding, right? So this will all be removed eventually. You may have also noticed that Parker didn't get his milk, but he wandered away to go play with some of his toys, so I think we'll wait and see if he decides that he wants more again. So as far as Parker adjusting to the baby, he has done awesome with that. Like, instead of taking it as like a competition for attention or anything like that, he's been very accepting of Rowan. And just like very happy to see him generally. And he's been a good older brother so far, so I've been glad about that. So that was definitely something that worried me, because that's a fairly common problem with siblings, right? So you get the competition for attention, and pretty soon the older kid feels left out. And I definitely didn't want Parker to, feel like he was being ignored or whatever, but at the same time the baby's needs are a little bit more immediate, right? So this is going to be fun, I guess, to kind of explain how this farm works. So what this farm relies on... Okay, Parker's playing his toy thing like a drum right now. Anyway, how the farm works, though, to continue that thought, is that you have these little cells of villagers like those guys. And then I'm going to get a zombie up here in a minecart and just get him looping around. And I think I kind of said this a little bit before, but yeah, so he'll go up that and it will turn off the redstone signal, so it'll just stop on the activator, or I'll scare him and generate golems and then speed off again. And the farm, when it's running, it looks kind of funny because it's literally just like a zombie on a roller coaster scaring villagers non-stop. So I actually had, I don't know, as far as one of the really effective builds, it also looks really nice, Let's go ahead, I guess I can just use a block of redstone, right? And that should get both of these things, and we'll just get the corner in here. Okay, and then we want to do this. Okay, that should be enough to do this next little cell. Now, something I am curious about experimenting with is if it may be safe to drop more than one villager down. Oh, was that the only one that oh no, I missed those ones, I guess, too. I wonder what happens if I drop another villager on top of him, if he'll kind of bounce off, or if it's gonna kill that guy. I'm just curious, because if I can do that... Oh, did that just miss? Now he's got a minecart hat. Great, guys. Great. grab it either. Okay. Let's go clean up this mess then, I guess. And get these hats off of this villager here. Let's take him this way. This might not even be a big problem to have it down because I should be able to just push him off of the bed, right? And then I don't get any conflict of them falling onto each other either. I guess I probably should have thought about that before I put in all those redstone blocks, but yeah, I guess it just didn't occur to me immediately. Let's go see if we have some more villagers over here that are popping into the system. Just so you guys know, this guy right here is going to be the lucky candidate, Jeff. We have a backup in Steve here, but I think Jeff is going to be the best candidate just because he's got that armor so he can actually wander around in the daylight. And so I want to get him started in the track beforehand. Okay, looks like we're not seeing any villagers at the moment. I might just have to AFK nearby when I do run out of villagers completely. Yeah, the problem that I did have is that that thing was actually really full of villagers. And we were experiencing a little bit of a difficulty on the server where we just were not getting the full amount of hostile mobs that would normally spawn. And the thing is I haven't really diagnosed on the server what was causing that. It might just be that there's an area in like the spawn chunks or something that had a bunch loaded that we don't know about somewhere. But anyway, so that problem is just a tiny bit beyond me for the time being, and so shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Let's just get them closer to the end there. I guess I could do the whole sign thingy to really force them all the way up to the end so I can use every single villager possible. Let's get that set up real quick. Anyway, but yeah, so what I did to kind of resolve that is I just hopped over to the one of the properties files for the server. So we're running on a paper spigot server, if anyone is curious. So we can do some of the plugins and have it run a little bit better and stuff. Like, it is one that is optimized for multiplayer servers. And that's basically the main reason why we're even using it. Anyway. So yeah, paper spigot server. Let's see, I'm gonna need this here. And then we're going to want to put this piece of ice here. I need this guy to move a little bit. But I don't want to get in there. Can I just knock you over? They're not gonna like me, but is this gonna drown them? Oh, I didn't put the minecarts in there, that's why. Oh yeah, that is gonna drown them. Shoot. is kind of an issue because I don't want them drowning, but I do want them to be pushed forward a little bit. But yeah, I guess we'll just have to rely on there being enough of them in there to kind of push them forward. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this cell finished. And then, how long have I been streaming for? Yeah, I've probably been streaming for about as long as I want to be streaming today, because it looks like Parker's needing a little bit more attention and everything. So I think what I'll go ahead and do is just kind of stop streaming so I can take care of the boys. But I will keep on working on this, and hopefully tomorrow, or maybe I'll even stream a little bit later tonight when the boys are in bed. And I will try and show you guys the getting the zombie in here, and hopefully a working iron farm later today. Is he on my head now? Anyway, let's just get this other little cell going, because this is going to be, you know, quite the long process of getting everyone in the proper place. So, can I knock you down without? There we go. Yeah, I just got to be very careful to get these guys all in the proper location, because I do not want wild villagers running around my base. Oh, look, he immediately hopped right in bed. That's good. Did I get all three? No? Oh, shoot, I do not want to knock you off there, buddy. Okay, well, I guess I'll just take the jump. Do you think I can parkour that? Let's see. Oh, I did not. Not at all. Epic fail, guys. I'm sorry. I do not see the hopper minecart. Or not the hopper minecart, sorry. I was looking at a hopper, but I do not see the minecart. I'm gonna need to go find that, because I mean, I'm gonna have unlimited iron once it's going, but right now I do have a limited amount of iron. I want to make sure that I have as much as possible for hoppers and, you know, some of the other little contraptions that I need to be working on. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop down. They can't put a minecart in their inventory, right? Where did that go? I mean, the last place that I could think of is that maybe it landed somewhere up here on the mountain, but I do not see it. I guess maybe I'll just have to watch back that footage a little bit. Yeah, because it for sure was not in here, right? Or did I just get it? No. Okay. Well, I guess that will be a mystery. I'm going to go ahead and I'll just check back in with you guys a little bit later, because it looks like Parker's needing a little bit more attention. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little update here. I am thinking that I'm going to be doing some more live streaming, just because it's going to be easier for the time being while I don't have as much time to be editing videos. A live stream is something that I can, you know, that I can put together pretty quick, but editing a video, it takes me like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 hours normally, depending on how good I want to make it, right? And it takes me a while because I'm really rough at editing. I'm not a very good editor yet. So anyway, yeah, I'll go ahead and call it good there. But thank you guys for stopping by the stream. Thanks Eli and Axorus for stopping by. And I mean, yeah, I see you guys in the later streams. I'm gonna be trying to stream a little more often, just to keep everything updated, because I feel like I've been moving a little too fast to keep up with my video forms. So I'll at least have something so you guys don't get lost at what's going on. Anyway, I will see you guys next time, and thanks for dropping by.